Alright. This is my desk. Get cameras to the door. Mixer so I can, and a external audio thing so I can play through the speaker system. And here's the actual computer. It's not very good. It's got GT 520. Here's CPU. It's got 1 thread per core, so that means that is 4 logical processors at 2.8 gigahertz. It's an AMD CPU, which means it's bad. $16 gigabytes of DDR3 RAM at 1000, well, actually 1.3 gigahertz basically, if you round it a little bit. A little bit over a terabyte in total of all the space added up, but so this is the OS drive, of course, video storage and stuff, and these are the applications and games. I've got a few Steam games, as you can see. I've installed about not enough of them because I don't have enough space. But hopefully when I get a better graphics card, I will be able to run the games that I've installed, which is why I installed them in the first place right now, so I don't have to install them later. Now, here are the rest of the computers that I own, and here are the parts that I own, and here are almost all the CPUs. And that is where I was sitting. And this is my laptop. That's better in some ways to that computer. Here's the server that I took off the screen so that I could test out the computers, but then I realized I don't have enough power cords to actually have another computer running, so I'll have to wait until I get another one, at least another one of those. Got a few servers. This one doesn't have much in it. I also don't have any SCSI drives to put in it, otherwise I would be using it right now. It uses DDR RAM. It has 2 Xeons that go into that. This one right here. Oh, actually, that's a Dell PowerEdge 2650, and this is a 6650, and that's also a 6650. Let me find. Where's one of the? Yeah, I've got a couple of these. So this is a extension, I guess, that you put inside the server, and it gives you 8 extra DDR RAM slots to put in it. they're grouped like this, so you know, dim 1, dim group 1, 2, 3, 4. I've just got a little bucket full of server parts. Here are the empty cases. Here's a video I want to make soon, and yeah. Here are computers that have the motherboard and other stuff in them. You know, that's a pretty old computer. I'm getting all the stuff from the local electronic recycling for free, so that's good. They let me take this. Except for the screens, of course. I've paid for, I think all of the screens with my own money. So, this is a AGP graphics card, 2 DVI outputs, DVI-D dual link, and one, I'm not sure what output this is. It looks like S-Video, except it's not. Yeah, that. It's got too many pinholes to be S-Video. Oh, here's what the Xeons look like that go into the old servers that I have. They have pins, so that means that they are pretty old. By accident, in that one that didn't have a lot of stuff in it, me and my friend were trying to put in the CPUs again, because they were like sticking to the heat sinks, because the thermal paste was really dry, and we forgot to take them off and then pull the lever down so they would be in right, and some of the pins bent. Tried to fix some of them, but oh well. I already got another 9 other Xeons that are exactly identical, I'm pretty sure. So that's alright. I'm not sure what these are. They might be, I don't think they're RAM. They go in the servers. I don't know what they are yet. Here are the CPUs that I haven't cataloged into my spreadsheet of all the parts. In fact, a lot of this stuff I haven't cataloged. It's just a very large stack of optical drives. Because, you know, you can't have enough optical drives. A few of these have LightScribe. Maybe one of them. Oh, 2. Oh, here's a floppy drive. Because, you know, gotta have some floppy drives. Here is DDR RAM. It's completely full of DDR RAM. My friend picked up most of those and carried them in his pocket until we got home. So, I also found a PowerMac G5 they didn't have any hard drives installed in it, but I'm actually gonna take out this DDR RAM. That might come in handy later. This thing isn't gonna work for a little bit until I try and use it. So next time I go, I gotta get some more crap. DDR3 RAM. So I can install more RAM in my servers. Or the computers that I'm using as servers. I have so many computers that I can just take a computer and then use it for whatever I want to. The only problem is the power supply cables. I don't have enough of those in order to do that. But someday I'll have enough power supply cables to use computers. I'll be making a video hopefully soon about testing all these computers that I haven't done yet, even though I've had these computers for like 3 weeks. I'm not gonna use that as a stool. That Power Mac G5 does make a really nice seat. If you just have a Power Mac G5 laying around like I do, it makes a very nice seat. Here's just a computer. I think that's DDR2 RAM slots. Drive bay, I guess you could call it. Drive slots. It's a extended ATX board. Here's the motherboard for it. It's got 6 DDR3 RAM slots. I don't have a CPU that's compatible with it. It's almost as big as this ATX, I think. Yeah, it's ATX case. It's a pretty big motherboard. It's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 PCIe 16X slots. No built-in internal graphics. I think this is LGA 1150, I think. Might be 1156 maybe, or something like that. I don't know. It's a big motherboard. It's got 7 SATA slots. It needs 8-pin power. Too bad it didn't come with a CPU installed in it. I would be using that. I'm gonna talk about my graphics cards now. Or maybe I'll talk about the power supply units that I have. So these are 2 Dell PowerEdge 6650 power unit things for redundant power supplying. Doesn't require any regular power supply cable. It needs one of those big ones. Ooh, what is it? Let's see. Oh, it's not supposed to exceed 900 watts. Okay. Wow. I've got 2 of them. Very powerful power supply units. Yeah, these things, and power supply units. This one is semi-modular, as you can see. I think it has 1 or 2 6-pin things so you can power a graphics card or whatever. Oh yeah, this is graphical equalizer that makes everything mono. It didn't used to, but I don't know why it does now. So AGP VGA only, AGP VGA only. PCIe probably 1.0, VGA, some S-video, some video output, and DVI-D dual link. PCIe, PCI, it's just PCI. Oh, that's S-video, DVI-D dual link, and VGA. AGP, 2 dual links in the video thing. AGP, VGA video, and DVI-D dual link. This is a NVIDIA Quadro NVS 295 dual display port. Ooh. Oh, ATI graphics card. I don't have enough of those. Just one VGA. Some ATI thing. Yeah. It's like a ATI FX whatever. It's 512 VRAM and stuff. Requires a 6-pin power supply as does this one. And it's the same thing. They're basically the same card, except this one has like waves. It looks cooler, and this one doesn't. It's like I don't feel like talking anymore, but AGP, VGA, AGP, DVI, and video, and ATI graphics card. That's gonna fall, and I'm gonna be sad. DDR3 RAM, 2 GB. And DDR2, and DDR2. Oh. Another floppy drive? Oh. Oh, yay. Oh. I got 2 PCI Sound Blaster live cards. And another Sound Blaster maybe card. And another Sound Blaster live card. PCIe 16X thing with 2 DVI-D dual link outputs. It's a NVIDIA 9800 GT graphics card with a 1024 megabytes of VRAM, so it's got a gigabyte VRAM. And then there's this thing, an ATI graphics card. It's good if you want, just slap it in a computer and have it have graphics card. And then there's DDR2 RAM and 4 stuff, and you know, two monitors is cool, but I wish I had 2 widescreen monitors instead of one 16 to 10 monitor. I already tested this computer. It probably doesn't work. It's almost 20 minutes. Well, I'm gonna run Mm, Goat simulators, so you can see how well it runs. Yeah. Alright, let's see how many FPS I get this time. Even though I've never played it on this computer before. Oh, yay. Yeah, okay, I'm gonna end the video. It's probably not good, whatever just happened. Yeah.